Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Brotato. James N-O-N-N. I don't know how to say that. James non-known. I'm not exactly sure how that's said, but I pinned your comment on the Fear the Farmer episode. I also don't know how to tag somebody necessarily in a video, so I'll just mention you. Thank you. You are giving me my suggestion. So he pointed me to try one-armed slingshot. We're going to go difficulty 3. Problem. Okay. Stay alive. No! Shit. Be lucky if we survive. Damn it. Oh, wow. One tapped. We're going to try... Okay, so we're working on the challenge of one-armed slingshot. A viewer gave me this challenge, and I have been struggling greatly to figure it out. And I think I finally figured it out. I've got an idea. So we're gonna go with that. Lock that. I wish we could get that, but we can't because we're one-armed. And we want that regen. It's good to have a level 2, though. So the trick with being one-armed that's difficult is actually leveling up your weapon. Or part of the trick is. Because what happens is, with one arm, you literally cannot even buy another weapon to combine it with your initial weapon in the first place. You have to have the weapon of the level that you're wanting to combine to make it work. So, max HP for one regen. No, we'll take the damage. We'll take the attack speed. Lock that for later. Reroll. And just go. So, an interesting thing that I've figured out while trying to do this challenge that really kind of emphasizes why this challenge... So, it's been difficult for me to get this to work. And the reason for that is because functionally, the slingshot works a lot like the electro shiv. Or the lightning shiv, or whatever, however it's pronounced, or whatever it is. It works very functionally similar. Minus the fact that you don't have any boost from elemental damage. From elemental damage. It's just ranged, regular damage, and everything that goes into essentially a ranged build. So that's what makes it difficult. You can't go... But the reason why I say it's very similar to the way that the electro shiv works is because what happens, the situation you get is, with the electro shiv, every time you stab, it sends out electrical bolt that attacks an enemy or multiple. Whereas with this, it bounces the projectiles. You can hit like 3 to 4 enemies with one shot. Which works. But it can be annoying. Those two together would actually equal a decent increase in health and damage. So we're going to take both of them. And I think what's going to help us out the most here, because honestly, the problem with the slingshot is, even with the increased attack speed, it doesn't actually have the greatest attack speed, believe it or not. Even at 200% attack speed, there's like a half a second or so between the attacks, where if you're swamped, it can get you into trouble. Ideally, what we want, however, is there's an item called Ricochet. If we can eventually find that. So we want both of these. I'm going to grab this just in case we end up doing some engineering stuff. You definitely want anything that's going to increase range and is going to increase HP recovery from items. And we need to turn our luck up because we need the higher level weapons so we have more bounces. Because the higher level your slingshot is, the more your projectiles bounce. So like right now, we can kill 3 enemies per shot because it will bounce twice. And each hit, we've got high enough damage, it's killing each opponent. So we're basically killing 3 per shot. 3 aliens, 1 stone kind of deal. And if we can get Pocket Factory, that's going to help a lot because we've already got trees. We'll take this because we'll counter that later with more regen. We're going to keep going on to the attack. Armor and engineering, yes. The gecko, yes. Reroll. Yes to the bunny first. Lock the piggy bank. Lock the coffee. Reroll. Reroll 1 more. We'll lock that because we've got plenty of range that we can take that speed. You want to try and keep as many of your stats in the positive as you can when you are a one-armed character, because anything that negatively affects you can determine whether you were a successful one-armed character or not. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's see here. So the first... In my experience, where we're at right now, like the first 8 to 9 rounds is not really the problem. You run into an issue, unless I'm being particularly unattentive to where the enemy is at, we're going to start running into some issues when we get to... That's not worth it for us. We'll start running into the issues when we get into, like, level 10 range damage. We want that, that, and that. And then we reroll. Grab that again for more attack speed. 1 melee and crit for... Oh, shit. I actually didn't mean to click that. I did not mean to actually click that, but I guess we got it now. So now we've got some critical chance. Yeah. I genuinely actually did not mean to click that. My finger just kind of did it. So we need more luck, I think, right now to get a higher level weapon. So that's what we need to prioritize. Because hopefully we can get level 3 before we reach... I want to try and get a level 3 before we reach wave 12. That would be ideal. Because right now we can already kind of tell, since we haven't gotten any low-grade turrets, I doubt that any engineering skill is going to help us at this point. So we're going to go on attack. We're going to go on to luck to try and get a higher level weapon. And if we don't get a level 3 by 12, then we're going to just have to bank hard into defense and general attack. So let's re-roll, grab that luck. For this, we'll get rid of some attack speed for the extra damage. We can lose the range for the extra damage. 8% chance to heal when picking up a material. That's pretty much always worth it, so we're going to go for it. Reroll. We're going to lock that for later. 1 armor for speed. Lock that for later as well. Reroll. We'll take the range damage. Crit elemental? No. 1 more reroll. No. Okay, we didn't get what we need. The reason why I'm willing to put the money into reroll. Reroll's not always the most efficient thing to do, but right now it's worth it for us because we need any chance we can to get that higher level weapon, because the entire functionality of this build is based on the bounces, and that's dictated by 2 things: whether you get the ricochet item, which adds 1 bounce to your projectiles, and what level of slingshot you're using, which also, of course, obviously dictates the amount of bounces that you get. Because damage and attack speed's great, but again, you've only got the 1 weapon. And while your attack speed's turned up really high, functionally, we're actually not that much quicker in attacking than a character that's got... I think it's... If I remember... It's no reason not to take that. Excuse me. I think functionally, we've got the attack speed. We're going to go with the armor on this one. I know we need the luck, but the armor is going to help us here. God, I can't think. Oh, there we go. Level 3. Okay, good. Functionally, I'm trying to think of what am I trying to think of here? Oh, attack speed. Functionally, our attack speed is approximately the same, I believe, as a character with 4 weapons. Not quite the 6 weapons, but about 4. Alright, so we've got our level 3 slingshot, which as you can see is already helping out a lot, because we're getting a lot more of those bounces. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what we want to see. And this wave is kind of a good one to have right now. The wave 9 is very rarely ever difficult, because it's always just the really weak guys that charge headlong at you. As long as you're not too crazy with your movements, it's not that bad. And the reason why these waves are so good, though, to have every now and then, and why I like wave 9 always, is because this is a level up wave. As long as you're not being too crazy, you're basically guaranteed 2 levels, plus however many hundreds of material you can manage. It's a good wave. Good wave. Alright, so here, we're gonna just re-roll till we get... We need to bring our range back up, and then we'll re-roll here. I can't pass on that 4 ranged. That's too much. Oh! Yes! Boom! Max level slingshot. Okay, here we go. Now we're in a good position here, so we can lose the crit chance with the metal. We'll take that. We're actually in a very, very good spot here. We're still going to hold off on that medical turret. We're going to grab the weird ghost. We're not going to grab the campfire. We'll grab the bait. We're going to reroll one more time. And we'll lock the book and go for it. And I think I screwed myself up. I'm realizing. Hold on. Okay, no. We're good. We're good. Woo! I sort of forgot that we basically were a one-shot kill there. And I had grabbed the bait, that's not a good combo. Weird ghost and bait is almost never a good combo. But we managed to do it, so we'll grab the... Okay, there we go. Gotta be careful. So right now now where we're at, we're max weapon. Good. So now what we need to do is we need to do damage and defense. Not even really specifically attack speed. Our attack speed's probably about as good as... I mean, we'll get some over time, sure. But our attack speed's not really a priority. We've got plenty of attack speed at the moment. We need damage so that every hit, guaranteed kill. You want to try and one-shot kill everything even at the end of the wave. And we need defense. So we're going to go with that. We're going to re-roll. 6 dodge. I do want to actually... Range is... We could use range. Let's get our crit chance back into positive, so it's not... at least it's not in the negative. 20% hard... Or 20% pickup... We don't want to lose that dodge. No, we don't want that. At this point, the medical turret and the engineering would be good. Reroll. Damage. Take it. That's basically free. We don't need elemental damage, so we'll take it. Lock that for more damage. Reroll. One more reroll. Lock the pocket factory. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, and lock the mutation because we want that range. So where are we at? So we've got some decent speed. We'll probably need some more range. Our attack speed's fine. Damage is really, really high, which is good. Okay. I think we're in... Our dodge and armor, I think, are our next priority. Yeah, because we're dropping triple-digit attacks now at this point. Well, when we do a critical, our crits are triple digits, which is good. But we need more ranged and We need range, dodge, and armor. That's the 3 we need right now. Damage, outright damage is really high at 124, so that's fine. We need to actually do, because the damage itself is percentage, while the actual like range, melee, and elemental are incremental units. So just straight up, 1 range damage is plus 1 damage, whereas 1 damage is just 1% of what you have in the other statistics. So sometimes it's actually better to upgrade the damage itself rather than damage proper. It gets there. It gets annoying. I mean, there's no reason to recycle it. It's not exactly what we need to do. 3 range damage. Perfect. Boom, right there. Prioritize that. Grab that, then that. Our speed is fine. We could actually go ahead and get rid of some luck for that speed. Well, we can afford that. Okay, now we got some good items here. We don't want to lose dodge, but we will lock the ring, lock the chameleon, and lock the glass cannon, because we can compensate on the armor. So we absolutely, no exceptions, even if we have to re-roll. The next thing we need is that 3 armor, so at the very least we're at a net neutral when we grab the glass cannon. And if we can get even more armor, that would be great, but I'm not sure about that. Well, we'll see. The chameleon's gonna really help. Yeah, see, our attack speed's fine. If we could get ricochet, that's gonna help us out a lot. Alright, so we've got... Oh, this is a horde wave, that's right. Oh gosh. Oh, please don't die. Oh, good God. No, please, 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 please. We're doing so well. Oh gosh, please. Hold. Oh, 1 second. One flipping second. That was such a good run. Oh my God. All right. Here we go again. All right. So basically, we're going to run the same setup. So, or close to it. So we'll take the dodge on this. We're not going to buy anything here. We're going to lock that and just move on. We don't need to waste a whole lot of gold here. Man, we got to be... That's the downside. See, you need that for that horde wave. You need that high level slingshot for the bouncing, and the attack speed only goes so far. It really only does. I mean, it's good, but because so the antithesis to this build, or the best build I've ever seen on this one, we're gonna go crit chance. The best build I've ever seen done here was a build where they went straight into crit chance. They had the SMG. It was one arm. It was the one-armed character. Best one-armed character build. It was crit chance, the SMG weapon, and they just went hard into damage and range damage. And they basically just became an untouchable immortal. It was essentially the build. And that worked because the attack speed of that SMG is nuts. Like, just naturally, the attack speed, even without 200% attack, the attack speed is faster than 200% attack speed slingshot. By like four or five times. It's super flipping fast. But the slingshot's main issue is just how long it does take to actually get used, you know, to fire. So, on this one we're gonna go damage. I want that explosion damage, but we didn't get anything. Let's just go. The explosion damage works really well when you have rocket launchers and landmines. It's basically just an immediate upgrade to your rocket launcher and your landmine. The problem, though, of course, is if you don't get that, then you're wasting 29 gold on something that it's not hard into your build. So on this one, we're going to just go ahead and forget trying to do some engineering. Even if it kind of comes up, we'll grab any medical turrets if a medical turret is dropped, because honestly, that's just good in any build. We're going to go range and armor. Oh, good thing we did that, because then it's net positive on armor plus the crit chance. Piercing damage. So here's the key thing here. You don't want piercing damage, but you want the bounce. You don't want the pierce. Oh, speaking of medical turret, we're going to lock that and the range, but we're going to prioritize this because it gives us armor and dodge. And then we're going to hold off on a reroll. We need some luck still, because you absolutely need that high-level slingshot. If you don't get the high-level slingshot, you might as well give up. Especially if you don't get it before, like, wave 12. Because you just, flat out, even if you have all of the attack speed and damage, you still won't have enough bounces. Because right now, we're still only killing, I think, 3 enemies each shot. Whereas with the level 4, I think it's... because it goes 2 enemies per shot, 3 enemies per shot, 4, and then I think the level 4 slingshot does 5 enemies per shot. Or it hits 5 times per 1 rock. That's not worth it to us. Okay, for here, we want the range. Good. Yeah, it bounces. This bounces 3 times. So you got the initial shot, plus a hit from 1 bounce, a hit from a 2nd bounce, and a hit from a 3rd bounce. It doesn't look like it loses any damage for the bounce. Knockback's 5. Seems like okay. So on this, we're going to grab this and that. Medical turret will hold off, and we're going to save our money. Because right now, we just don't need to spend the money for the medical turret. That will come in. That'll be more useful later. So we could keep saving the gold for other things. Yeah, we're losing the slot in the shop, but the medical turret is worth that. And depending on how much materials we get this time around, we might get the medical turret this time around. I don't know. We'll see how many materials we end up with. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to get hit there. Okay, so grab that, grab the... Ooh, we got 2 items. Good, good, good. I still want to maybe get some luck up. Oh, always more trees. That's good. Okay, so this will be worth it to us. Reduces 10% of their speed. Even though we lose some speed, that'll be worth it to us because we can even compensate. There we go. We're at a net negative, or net neutral, so that's good. Range damage. So where are we at? 10 and 10. Armor and dodge. Okay, we don't have enough damage. Range and attack speed. We're going to grab the missile first. Oh, we can do both. Okay. So that's a huge jump in our damage. That tripled our damage. And even gave us a little bit extra attack speed. So that'll be a good positive for us there. Wave 7. Alright, so we're not in bad shape. We could be doing... I think we were in a better position last time, but man, we got railroaded by that freaking horde wave. So we need to make sure before... I think what we're going to do this time around is because the horde wave is just too much. There's no conceivable way that I mean, maybe unless you did the other build I mentioned where it's like all crit and damage, maybe, and the SMG. Maybe that version of the one-armed build would do it, but with the slingshot, there's no conceivable way a one-armed build is going to be able to handle a horde wave without some serious issues. So I think what we're going to do is, for the next few waves, we're going to prioritize damage mitigation. So we're going to go into dodge on that one. We will go ahead and grab the turret. I'm not going to prioritize engineering, but any engineering stuff we get will help. This could bite us in the ass, but that plus 5 damage and health will help us. So we're going to do that. We're going to re-roll. We'll grab the alien tongue and re-roll again. Lock that. Oh man, I don't want to lose that dodge, but the 2 consumables, the 2 HP recovered. Yeah, the net positive is better than the negative, or the positive is better than the negative on that one. All right, so next wave, we can still hold off on buying the medical turret because it's going to be a wave 9. We know how to deal with wave 9. We need to focus on some damage. I think damage and damage mitigation is going to be the 2 things we really need to focus on. We're doing fine, but we were popping 70s, I think, last time around this time, so we're definitely behind where we were at. But I don't know. I think this is another kind of half decent play. Oh, but we still don't have that top level weapon, do we? No, we don't. 20 dodge. Oh, 20 damage, sorry, and our power. Yeah, that's good. We want that. Oh, good lord. We need that luck. Because then we can get that slingshot, hopefully. Let's just get both of those. I know I said I wouldn't, but... Because, yeah, see, so look at this. So this is the difference here, folks. Cooldown on the SMG is 0.07 seconds. It's 0.36 seconds for the slingshot. So the attack speed bonus you get as a one-arm for the SMG turns the SMG, and at the end of this wave, or at the end of this challenge, I might try it again to at least show you guys the SMG play. I might do it. It just completely shreds the enemy like you wouldn't believe. Like the SMG and the SMG and the minigun are the 2 weapons that just absolutely make the one-armed character untouchable. I could see where the viewer was coming from with the slingshot. The bouncing does work pretty well, but it just doesn't play well enough into the attack speed to make it the GOAT one-armed player. Or one-armed class. Like the one-armed class that is the GOAT, and just pretty much it's almost impossible to get touched in terms of how efficiently it wipes out the enemy, is just like a max-level SMG or a minigun with that attack speed going crazy. Oop. Did you hear something, Athena? Is there somebody outside the truck? Or a dog? Heaven forbid it's a dog. Alright, so that wasn't bad. We got 2 level ups. Oh man, see that item not good. That's not good for us. Come on, baby girl. Come on. In the back. In the back. Elemental damage or for the HP regen. For the loss of the speed, it's just not worth it to us, so we're going to recycle that too. We'll take the armor. Where are we at? Damage is not bad. Attack speed's obviously fine. Let's re-roll, see what we can get. Oh, 3 more armor? Yeah, we'll do that. Another level 2. Just clear out these. Reroll. Another medical turret. We'll take it. We'll take that for the damage. Reroll. We'll take that. Lock the metal plate. Reroll again. Armor? Yes. Melee versus... Yeah, see, we need that level... We got level 3 right now. We need one more level 3. So... Horde 10. Next wave after this is going to be a Horde. Damage is back up kind of where it was at. We need some more range. Attack speed, crit chance, range, armor. So we need to okay, we need to put serious... I know I keep saying it, and then I just not do it, but genuinely, we need to do damage mitigation. Dodge and armor. And we need to not settle for anything but level 2 dodge and armor. If it's level 1, it's not going to be enough. Let's not settle. Let's get some good stuff going on here. So what are we hitting? We're hitting 50s. Okay, not bad. What are crits? Crits are triple digits. I do want to get our crit. So probably let's do some damage mitigation this round. And then we do want to get maybe our crit up. Our crit and actual range damage. We got the 2 medical turrets, which are definitely helping. But we are taking very heavy hits. I'm noticing it. Okay, so that's useless to us. Reroll. We want that luck. Ooh, lock that. That's actually going to be good. We want both of those. Actually, we'll just take it. We'll take that as well. Reroll. Ah, yes! Boom! Ha ha! That's good too. We want that cyber ball. Reroll. Lock the coupon. Lock and lock. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I once again didn't do at all what I was saying I was going to do. Did I? Oh, no, I did grab armor. That's right. I did grab armor. So we've got armor. Our dodge is not as high as I would want it to be, but our damage is good. We've got that level 3, or level 4, I mean. And we've got the medical turrets both in a place up near the corners and close to each other. And with that scared... is it scared? It's scared sausage. So the scared sausage can absolutely make this play. I learned that very quickly. It can absolutely make this play, because 25% chance to light something on fire when your attack like 4 or 5 times basically guarantees you're gonna light somebody on fire. Oh god, this horde is gonna get us again. It's gonna get us again. There's no way. Oh my god. All right, again. Here we go again. This is just. Yes, I'm doing it on difficulty 3. I recognize that, but this build, the highest I've gotten it to work has been 0. I didn't even get it to work on 1. I suppose we could probably switch over to 1. I'm really wondering how the viewer did it, because this is just not. So we're gonna go dodge. We're gonna pass on the gentle alien. Maybe that's what's screwing us up. Grab that slingshot. Reroll. Luck. No, we don't want that, because we don't want to lose the health benefit of the consumable. So, we're gonna pass on that, we're gonna pass on that, alien worm thing. Man, this is just difficult. I wanted to try and get it to work with the higher level, because level 0 is fine, but you could really kind of get anything to work on level 0. Let's be perfectly honest here. You could just do the most inane bullshit play and probably get it to work on level 0. It's the higher levels where your builds start to really matter. And it's right about here. I think like level 1 is still even a little bit like, yeah, you get more elites and you get more overall enemies, but you can kind of counter most of level 1's bullshit with just more attack, speed, or damage, regardless of your class or build. It's really about level 3 where the challenge really starts to play in of like, okay, now we're talking about a build that can really hold its weight. I gotta stop re-rolling, just go with armor and then damage. Grab the cyber ball. Excuse me. I'm trying to remind myself I've got a mute button on my thing, so when I need to cough or sneeze, I can just reach over and grab it. We're not doing I mean, we could be doing worse, to be honest. Ah, man, I'm super bummed that we died again. That horde wave is what's killing us. The level 2 stick. Grabbing that to do the HP regen is going to be our better move. Ah, good. Level 2. Lock. Okay, so it's scared sausage. Gotcha. And we'll lock the butterfly. Okay, so where are we? We're not doing too bad on damage, I suppose. Yeah, damage could be a little higher. Yeah, we could take out the couriers pretty well. Yeah, I think what we need to do is we definitely need to go in. Alright, so take it. So where are we at? Look 30, dodge 9, armor 1, range is in the toilet. That's not good. HP regen, range and damage. Both of those need to be up. Take the armor. And then we'll grab all of this. And go on. So we're still early though, I will admit. It's good though early that we grab the scared sausage, because if we can get another one, then that'll double each one, so you can have a limit of 4, because once you get 4, you have a 100% chance of lighting everything on fire. Which might actually be that might be the play. Maybe we need to save our money and try to build up luck so we can get more of the scared sausages. So we have everything lit on fire. The problem is, I think... Yeah, that's what I thought. So that just kind of reminded me. So the scared sausage is elemental damage. So while it would be good, we might not need to prioritize. We might need to be careful, because if we, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if we get the scared sauce or get the elemental damage into the positive. So our regen's fine. We want to get our range up, so we'll take that range. I don't want to settle for level 1. I know I did with the range, but I'm trying not to generally. Alright, we'll take the armor there. So that's useless to us, because we're not doing... Even though it's a good item, this is going to be a good item to have, though. That and the plant. For that regen. What does the plant take away? Lifesteal? Alright, well, not bad, not bad. We need that... So I think our first priority, let's turn our luck up. We need to go get the next level slingshot. What do we have again? We've got level 3 already? Okay, so we need a level 4 slingshot. Once we get that, then maybe we can go into... I want to get our damage up again. No, not our damage. I want to get our our damage mitigation. I want to get our damage. So our damage mitigation up. So right now, it looks to me like anything that's lit on fire is only getting burned for 1 damage every now and then. So the scared sausage isn't doing a whole lot, and I think that's because our elemental damage is in the tubes. So let's... If I get a good one... Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, there. Well, but crap! It takes away our dodge. Yeah. Yes. Oh, good. For 30 luck, yeah, we'll do that, and then 6 dodge. Beautiful. So our dodge, our luck, melee's in the negative. Good. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So we're. How much damage is this doing? So damage dealt 10. Yeah, we need to try and maybe put a little more effort into that. We'll grab that lens and re-roll. Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, we'll take that. For the loss of the attack speed, that's fine. Crit and dodge, lock that. 7 damage, yes. Reroll. Engineering and speed, no, and we'll save our money for later. Okay. Dodge is 13, armor's 5. Alright, we're not in bad shape. We're not in bad shape. I think we're actually... Okay, so the fire is now doing 4. Okay, yeah, so we do need to keep our elemental damage up if we can. But I'm not going to prioritize it because it's not our primary... Unlike the Electro Shiv, it's not really a primary thing. It helps, yes, but it's not critical per se. I'm not gonna give up on damage mitigation or range damage specifically for it. But I do wonder. We'll take a look. So we went from 10 last wave to. We'll see what it is this time and see how much it helped. Alright, so what do we have? Crit, element. I want to try to avoid re-rolling, but oh man, none of these are really all that good. Our crit is currently negative, or not negative, but nothing. We'll take the crit chance. So what did it do this time? So minus 10. Oh, it did. Okay, so it went from 10 to 113. That's not bad. We'll grab that. We'll lose the range, but that's fine. We'll lose more range there. And so dodge. We went up in crit. We need to get more range, I think. Yeah, I'm going to say we need more range this next one around. Okay, so wave 9. That's good. This one should be a fairly easy play. Got an item. That's good. That's good. Ooh, another item. That's even more good. I want all the items. Ouch. Okay, so we're taking about 7 when we get hit by an elite. Alright, so not bad. We need probably more armor and... I mean, dodge is the more effective one. So if we can get our dodge up, that would be good. But armor wouldn't obviously hurt. It obviously wouldn't, but... God, I don't know. I'm so torn because armor does help big time. We'll take that. We'll take that. But dodge is by far the most effective one. So we're losing a bit of attack speed, even though it's... Oh, God, I really don't want to waste. I don't want to waste, but... No, we're going to grab the crit chance. Grab the garden, reroll. Slingshot level 3! Boom! There we go! We got our good weapon. We'll take the baby elephant, because that'll always help. Reroll. Not for the loss of the dodge. Grab that for range. That for that. Lock that. And we're wave 10. Our speed is a bit concerning. Our attack speed's lower than it normally is, which is also a bit concerning. Our regen and our health are pretty low, I'll admit. And so's our damage. We're... I don't know. Our dodge is decent. And we have the higher level item. Or, I mean, weapon. So, I don't know. We're kind of in a decent spot. It's hard to tell sometimes halfway through whether we're in a good spot to win the game or if we're in a better spot than last time. Because you want to say, oh yeah, no, you were doing great. Look at this. There's no horde buildup. There's no nothing. Yeah, but this isn't a horde. This is just a regular wave. This is normal. You can clear out a regular wave. That doesn't mean nothing when the horde wave comes. Because the horde wave will wreck your shit. And we know we're going to get hit the horde wave, which is terrifying because I don't really think we've got enough. We don't have a lot of. We don't have speed, nor do we have damage mitigation. We'll take the luck. 9 dodge, reroll, and 3 armor. Okay, 3 armor. Oh, but we'd lose that speed. Where is our armor at? 35% less with a 33. Oh gosh. At least the pocket factory. That's probably going to hurt us taking that 5 enemies, but we'll take that. Luck, minus damage, no. Reroll. One more reroll. For the elemental damage, yes. Just hopefully, I'm hoping the lighting the shit on fire is going to help us. I'm hoping. Alright. Here we go. This is a horde wave. We don't have any medical turrets like last time. Oh, but we did get the pocket factory. Oh, but we don't have a whole lot of tree spawn either. Ugh. Oh, and we do have a garden. Oh, we do have this. Oh, we don't have that. Oh, but we do have this. Oh, but we don't have that. I'm gonna try and get out of that corner. Okay, I'm kind of trying to... My eyes are running all over the screen. I'm trying to run towards areas that have got low enemy concentration. Trying not to build up too many enemies in one spot. Running. Oh, goodness, that hurt. Okay. Whew. Shackles. Oh, the 80 range. This is gonna bite me in the ass because we're at -4. So yeah, it's gonna bite me in the ass. Bad move. I know it's a bad move. Am I gonna prevent myself from doing it? No. Damage and more damage. So we're gonna do that. God, I hope that doesn't. I know it's going to. We'll take the dodge because we can take the one loss to the one range. Well, obviously speed's not a concern for us anymore, so we're gonna kind of just give up on speed. Lock that and go. Because our damage is up. 37 dodge, 11 armor. Okay, okay. You know, it's not exactly the same as our previous runs, but I don't know. This might actually be a better run than I thought it was. Oh man, I don't know if I've got like a cold coming on or something, but I'm coughing up a storm right now. Alright. We're not really doing as much to the elites as I was hoping, but... Okay, this might actually be a better playthrough. It was a bit janky there, and it's still kind of a bit janky because we're down on the attack speed, and I think the pocket factory is definitely helping. I was debating whether or not going into... Oh man, that XP gain, but the luck... No, it's not worth it. So I was struggling on whether or not to bank into actually bothering with like engineering stuff. But we'll take the health actually at this point. We need the health. I don't know. We seem to be doing half decent. We'll take the... We're not doing that bad. We've been in worse shape. We've gotten farther this time around than we have in the other 2 rounds. So obviously we've been in worse shape. And keep in mind too. So I'm gonna, when I edit this, I'm gonna add a couple of like other attempts that I've made. This is probably, I would say, over the course of the 3 or 4 days. So I haven't done all this in one fell swoop. It's been spread out over a couple days of attempting. But I think in total, I've tried this challenge now. It's taken me about 6 to 7 hours to figure this out, to kind of get to this point. Because I wasn't sure what was going to be more. So like the first hour or 2, I spent just nothing but damage. Didn't work. Then I did nothing but damage mitigation. And then I even did one run where I just went all into attack speed. I died pretty quickly. I mean, the attack speed, despite it being the point of the build, shockingly, it doesn't really matter that much when you're doing the slingshot because the slingshot just sucks. I don't want any of those. Take the crit chance. I don't... We could use luck, I guess. Anyway, so there's been quite a bit of experimenting. Ah, here we go. We definitely want that. And we'll definitely want that because I think at some point here we might actually get to the point where we're doing a standstill here. I'm kind of curious if we did. What would be... That's the other one. I'm also breaking it up. Like when I get frustrated with attempting one thing, I'll switch over to a different build. I'm also still working on trying to get the flippin' soldier build to work. But I'm just not having good luck getting anything that helps with the character that stands still to attack. Like, ironically, the 200% attack speed would absolutely be amazing as the soldier. But, of course, the soldier gets 6 weapons, so of course it would be amazing. But I also fail constantly. I don't know what it is about my luck. Even when I turn the luck stat up in the game, like I prioritize luck, I still just... There is a certain level that's like luck outside of the game itself, where I just still... I'm like, oh crap, I'm not getting any of the items showing up that I want for this build. And it's freaking killing me. We'll go ahead and let some dodge go for that elemental damage. Oh yeah, also, one-armed characters' damage modifiers are increased by 100%, so anything you get that's like 2 is doubled. That is something that's important to keep note of. So it's not just the attack speed at 200% when you start the game that's benefit, or the only benefit. I could really use that item right now that does, what is it that does... It's called something relic. It tracks all the materials to you. I love it when I get that item because I don't have to run around so much when I don't need to. Because, like, right now, we could play this whole... I think we could play this now, just standing still. We'd have to prioritize moving when we came to the boss wave, but I think we're at the point... I think we... Knocking on wood, we may have figured this out. Absolutely that, Oh, that's good. Yes, we'll take that. I want damage. Range damage. Bingo. Oh, boy. Yes. Yes and yes. Keep Tyler locked for now. Reroll once. Nothing good. Okay. So the neat thing, I forgot to pay attention. So the vigilante ring, I probably should have got that sooner, because that'll give us 6% damage at the end of the wave. I definitely should have bought that immediately. I spaced that, because instead of 3%, the damage modifier will be plus 100%. So it should be 6 per end of the wave. Alright, so we're not doing too bad. We're actually not... We're not actually suffering that badly from the decrease in speed as I thought we would. I thought that loss of speed was going to hurt us more. It's just not feeling like it is. Take the bait. We're taking the bait. We're taking it. I just don't... We'll do the dodge. There we go. And... yeah, why not? It's kind of... yeah. Okay, now we'll grab Tyler the turret and Lemonade. Reroll. Lock the incendiary turret, lock the missile, grab the engineering book. Oh, and lock the candle. We want that elemental damage, yes. And the minus 10% to enemies. Well, we could suffer the minus 10 damage percentage. That candle's actually going to be a good addition for us. Alright, so now we're tapping 70s and doing triple digits with our criticals. So I think the next thing we want to do this round, we'll use our materials. We'll re-roll until we get a good increase to our crit. Because at this point, we've got enough attack speed and we're hitting frequently enough that banking in on that critical is going to really, no pun intended, be critical. I love Tyler. Tyler is like the ultimate item. I don't know if it's just I'll look at the damage he does, but it always seems to me every time I get Tyler, he just completely shreks anything that gets near him. I mean, maybe not one-shot kill, but he does 6 damage. We could lose the engineering. Yeah. Yes. Not even gonna waste it on the speed. We'll re-roll that. Again. Oh! Boom! Yes! Huge jump in damage. Oh, it doesn't say. Spawns a little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning projectiles around him for 21 engineering damage each. Yeah, he just completely shreks everything that's around him. Alright, so... that one. Then the missile. We'll wait on the other two. Wave 18. How much does... so 134... 34 actual range. Oh, we're in... okay. Now we're triple tapping our regular attacks. Good. And our what are criticals doing? 220? Okay. Oh god, I totally spaced it. We didn't do anything critical, did we? Once again, I said we were going to do one thing, and just completely didn't do it. Why? Why did I not do that? Why did I run over that landmine? I don't know. Man, we really could use that relic item that just absorbs all the materials. Because we're killing shit so fast now, the materials aren't clumping up anywhere. Yeah, so you stand here, Tyler just zaps, and when he does, it just kills. I had one game, I wish I was recording, but I just happened to have not been at the time. I had one game where I had like 6 Tylers. And, it just completely shreked everything he touched. What? Wait. 2 attack speed for every 1% dodge you have. Oh. Oh! Well, that was certainly worth it. Grab the candle. So now our attack speed 346%. Crit chances at 28. Okay, okay. I'll lock that in case we can afford it. Not bad. Now we're at the point, so, okay, so that actually helped us a lot. So now we're actually at the point where attack speed is starting to genuinely make a difference with the slingshot. But man, that .36 reload time, is that still... Okay, so now it's .21. So we went from .36 to .21. So it's definitely better. Unless that's just the... Unless I did that wrong and that's just the weapons reload time? Like the level of the... I'll have to look that up. I think I'm probably wrong. That's probably upgraded because we upgraded the weapon from like a level 3 to a level 4. And that's not the actual attack speed. I'm not sure how that works. Oh! Crit chance. Take it. Reroll. Oh gosh, more crit or more damage. That's gonna be 8 damage, so that's gonna be worth it. Some more dodge for armor. That. Oh, and we can do it, so then we'll do that. Max out our dodge, reroll. Man, I wish we could afford that or any of that, but we can't. Here we go! Can I complete the challenge? So we've got 60... Okay, we're definitely doing some good damage here. Can we lure him over to Tyler? Come over here. Get zapped by Tyler. Get blitzed. Ah, there we go. Get blitzed by Tyler. Oh, now he's gonna start running like a coward. Ye coward! Get over here! I think we got this. I think we got this. Come on! Die, you spider-faced Cthulhu bitch! Ah! Got him. Okay. So definitely, I think, banking into... Dodge certainly helped. And I'm almost willing to bet 7,500 damage was done by the scared sausages. Oh, the cyber balls. 33,281 damage. Wow. The cyber ball, I don't think I've ever gotten the cyber ball and it not just totally wreck enemies. It's super, super functional. That did not hurt us nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I'm glad we did it. I'm trying to see here. Is there anything else that... So we gained 15. That did almost 20,000. The baby elephant also does really freaking good. Yeah, we did really, really well. This was a good build. Well, thank you. I'll put your name up on screen once I remember what it is. Thank you very much for the suggestion. This was definitely an interesting challenge, although I have to say, and I will show you real quickly, I will say we don't really need to do it. We can do it with this. As you can see immediately, the attack speed, because the attack speed of this is 0.07. It's kind of the obvious. Honestly, I know it's not anything super cool or interesting because it's kind of the obvious choice, but you could endless this kind of build to the moon, and it just be absolutely insane. Okay, so hold up. I just leveled up, so I was right then about that. Okay. I just leveled the gun up, and it didn't change the cooldown. So your attack speed does alter your cooldown, which means that we went on the slingshot from 0.36 to 0.21. Okay. Is there any... I hope I get an attack speed so I can test that. Crit. Nothing that's going to give me attack speed, is there? No. Alright, well that helped us out. Anyway, this was definitely an interesting play. I'm working on a demon playthrough, because the demon is fascinating. I want to do that. Still working on getting that flipping soldier to work. I do want to try another explorer play, and I'm trying to get the golem to work, because the golem is also an interesting one. If you guys are interested in seeing any other particular ones, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye!